All right. So, nonsense. This was the beer that you got for me when you came over. It's one of the two beers. The other one was the Starburst one. I can't remember the what it was called off the top of my head. With this one, you got from Vanish Farmwood Farmwoods Brewery. I think it's in Leesburg, Virginia. Called Starman Galactic IPA. Got a little astronaut there. Pretty cool. Got some planets, some stars. Pretty cool art. It's in a floating car right there. Yeah, the Starbus is vanished. That one was good. But towards the end of that one, I felt like it got a little bit too much. But it was good. So I was looking on Untapped for this, and there's not really a description for it other than that it's an American IPA. So looking at on the description on the can, it says a cosmic blend of tart and juicy IPAs with orange juice and vanilla. So it's 6.8 alcohol by volume. It is a cool ass can. And can you guys believe this is beer pairing number 20? I really should be at 22, but I've skipped a couple. Due to lack of funds and such. But it is a really, really pretty cool can. Like the other one was a pretty cool can too. Like I said, it was a got some like art with David Bowie on it. Pretty cool. Um, oh damn, that sounds delicious. You had one. You had one. I was like trying to get, but you were fucked up. So I don't know if you remember it. So the one thing that I wanted to try with this was an orange creamsicle, but I did not make it out to the store to get that. I have a couple more cans upstairs. So the next time, if you want to, if you're over nonsense, we can indulge in that tasting. But yeah, you had this, but you were fucked up. Just to let you know that. Yeah, you were sitting outside and you were drinking it, and while I had the David Bowie one, and you said it was pretty good. And then I read the can after you finished it, and it's like, oh man, that sounds delicious. But yeah, this pairing is going to be going with this beer is going to be going with Chobani Greek yogurt with lemon and cream, and brought to you from my dad some caramelized braised wild boar. I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe too close. Let me tell you, that boar is good. I had some for lunch today, um, but not with the beer, so I have no clue what it's going to pair how it's going to pair. But I just wanted to try something savory with this beer because savory normally goes really well with with IPAs, especially like things like bacon and salami, deli meats, and such like that. Noms, boar, yes, wild boar, something different tonight. All right, let me open this guy up. Got my chilled mug. Before I pour. Oh man, you can smell the orange juice. You can smell that orange juice. Yeah, it's coming out orange. This whole thing's not going to fit in there. This is a tall boy, but I'm not going to pour the whole thing. It's got a very beautiful color. It's very tangerine-ish in color, and it doesn't look heavy like a normal IPA. So I think that orange juice and vanilla is going to bring a different flavor out of it. You can smell the hops, most definitely. But the with the hops and the orange juice combining, the orange juice kind of the citrus in the orange is more prevalent. But it doesn't smell heavy like an IPA normally is. Like nonsense, you know how heavy IPAs are, and I you know that I used to drink IPAs a lot, and it's not a drink that, and not a beer that you can really, chug down. Um, it's one of those you have to sip on with over dinner, and it would take probably like the whole dinner to, not the whole dinner, but like a good amount of it to get through. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip out of this guy. Oh man, ooh, yeah, it's not very IPA-ish at all. The orange is very, 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 very top heavy. Like you get it at the very beginning, and then it dissipates. And then you get that hint of vanilla at the end. The IPA is there; it's mixed in, but it doesn't like show itself. It doesn't push anything to the forefront. So it's not lingering, which is weird because IPAs normally linger and it weighs down your tongue, but this does not at all. This is pretty good. Pretty good. Is it the best IPA I've had? No, but it's a different IPA. I can't remember what the Heavy Seas one sounds like. There wasn't there like a citrus IPA that they had too, but that one, this one's definitely better than that. I know I said IPAs aren't made for chugging, but like I might be able to make do with this one. But really like the flavor in that. It's very light for an IPA. The orange, the citrus, and the vanilla really balance it, or like really change it. Actually, um, I don't know. Which should I pair with it first? The boar or the yogurt? I'd say we probably go with the savory one first because then you can wash it down with something sweet, right? So boar, boar, so good. Oh man, it washes down so well. Mm, that like melts in your mouth. This is. I might have to do more savory pairings. I know that I normally stream late, and my beer tastings, my beer pairings normally happen around 10 o'clock. But man, chewing on the boar and sipping on the beer, it brings the beer to a whole different level. Like you're drinking it, and it like pairs. It's like you're like dipping the boar into a sauce, and the beer is the sauce. Excuse me on that burp, but it's just so smooth. Now I'm kind of scared about this yogurt because the boar was just so good with it. All right. Oh, that's really smooth too. I think I picked doing the lemon cream yogurt because I thought about the orange creamsicle and it being kind of the same consistency. And because it was an orange and vanilla IPA, and orange creamsicles are it's basically an orange. It's orange on the outside, kind of like not really orange, but it's like an orange icing, and then a vanilla filling. And I thought that the lemon would, kind of would replace the orange, and the yogurt cream would replace the vanilla. And I feel like I'm spot on. Nonsense. This is really good. I might save um those last two or three I have upstairs for the next time that we see each other. And if I can find this yogurt again or some creamsicles, we're doing this. I said as much. Did you now? Guys, this might be the best pairing I've done food wise because both of them gibberish. Both of them, bring out different parts of the beer. Like the lemon cream yogurt, Greek yogurt going down, it thickens. Like it's like sweet on the tongue, but going down, the vanilla really gets pronounced, and it really does taste like you're eating ice cream. Um, just like the pairing itself is two different ends of the spectrum. One savory, one sweet, but both complementing different parts of the beer, different components. And I was worried that those were gonna be heavy. And this is why, like, initially when I started the stream, I thought maybe I would do the beer pairing first, but it's actually not heavy at all. Delicious, delicious. The pairing really lifts the beer, but the beer itself is actually pretty good. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a solid 4 out of 5 beer. Um, IPAs in general normally go really good savory. This is why I thought it would do well with the boar. But I had I had a hunch that it would do all right with the lemon cream. But then after the initial tasting of with the boar of how amazing it felt, I got skeptical with the yogurt. But in the end, it worked out, and both pairings are knock the beer out of the park. So I'm gonna give this guy a 4 out of 5. I think if I didn't taste it or didn't do the pairing with these two, and the pairing wasn't as balanced or good as it turned out to be, it might be more of a 3.75. But the pairing itself, just I think it lifts the beer so much and makes me a little bit biased. But nonsense. Thanks for the beer. Good choice. Finally, not a sour tasting that I'm doing, but it's still sour season. So, um, 20th beer pairing in the books. And it was a good one.